You're watching the Isaiah Factor Uncensored.
And welcome back to the second half hour of the Factor Uncensored. The question, do those energy drinks actually do anything good for the body? New research says it's creating all kinds of problems for kids and teens, specifically the ones who use those drinks along with powdered supplements to stay up and do video gaming. The side effects are pretty bad. Researchers say it's easy to get hooked. Those products can also stunt their growth and affect their brain. And that's only the beginning of the issue.
What we're seeing is a significant increase in the rise of caffeine tablets, as well as energy drinks that kids are now consuming to stay awake during the day and at nighttime as well, to play games and be engaged in that for many, many hours. We are seeing effects of that right now, effects including sleep deprivation, where, as you know, our brains are in recovery mode when we're sleeping, and there's a growth factor that happens as well when we're sleeping. Hormones get released, and all of those things are being deprived because these kids are not sleeping enough.
And we're hearing that there is a type of supplement, a powder supplement, that's even stronger than, say, your Red Bulls and your Monster energy drinks. And they're buying those and putting them in the gym shaker bottles, and parents don't even know.
That's correct, Isaiah. It's called G Fuel, and it's got double the amount of caffeine that Red Bull has. And unfortunately, what happens is that over time, these kids are not putting 1 scoop, now they're putting 2 scoops, or they're putting 3 scoops. And it's, again, just like the phenomenon we saw many years ago with the opioid pandemic, where folks were taking 1 opioid to get that baseline, and then they would go to 2, and then 3, and then they'd have that detrimental side effects and consequences. We're seeing the same things happen now with these energy drinks. You know, people are maintaining a new level of what they consider baseline. And in order to keep that baseline, our body receptors, our bodies become immune to it. And so they have to increase their consumption. And that's where we're seeing all these problems, because people are significantly increasing the use of these and multiplying what they were doing, just a few days to a few weeks ago.
And because it's become so common, people forget that caffeine is a drug, and any drug that is abused can be dangerous to you.
That's correct, Isaiah. Yeah, it has lots of harmful side effects, including the sleep deprivation. It affects organs. It's a diuretic, so it can cause depletion and dehydration, especially in the summer context, those sorts of things. And so, yes, it has a lot of side effects and a lot of things that we're not taking into mind and consideration, because we just think it's a formula, it's a powder, it's an energy drink. But again, these things have significant and long-term side effects as well.
And I took a look at some of these powder supplements, and just like with the fentanyl and the other drugs out there, they're coming in colorful packages to attract young people.
They are, Isaiah. They're coming in different colors. They're coming with, illustrations of Superman, Batman, cartoon characters as well. We're seeing them try to reach out to those audiences that may be younger and younger in population as well, right? And so maybe getting to those teenagers or preteens as well. And that's what we're seeing, these companies, these energy drinks, all these caffeine things that we're seeing go down that route.
And parents, if you have children who if they love playing video games, make sure you go and check into their room, see if they have any of these powdered supplements, because it could be dangerous, and the long-term effects, as Dr. Ali said, could be devastating to them. So check into their rooms, look for these powdered supplements. It looks like a jar that you take or you get health nutrients and supplements for the gym. But look for those containers in your child's room and take them out if they are in there. Also, the bucket challenge, I had to remember that. I actually did that back in 2014, and now we're starting to see the benefits of the bucket challenge.
That's correct, Isaiah. We, social media, 2014, the Ice Bucket Challenge took off. There was so much money that was donated for the cause of ALS, which is the Lou Gehrig's disease. As you're aware, it causes paralysis and weakness in the legs, and it's a very rapid progressive disease. Thankfully, with all the research money that was raised and also the awareness that we were able to bring to ALS and Lou Gehrig's disease, we have now, FDA has now recently approved a medication that will now slow the progression of this horrible disease. And so folks are hopefully able to live longer, maintain a baseline and a normalcy in their life, and not become as debilitated from this awful disease and illness.
That's great, because I think they raised like well over $100 million. Who knew they were raising that kind of money? And $2.2 million went on the research for this drug. So that's great. Dr. Danish Ali, Arch Point Pain Institute, thank you for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. Always good to see you, sir.